Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, good morning. You're welcome to this wonderful edition of Bystanders at the Newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku on this wonderful edition of the program. A big welcome to all that have been patient with us, that have subscribed to Flip TV. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to Flip TV and be a part of this wonderful experience. I am Christian Chuku on this wonderful edition of the program Bystanders at the Newsstands. I have my wonderful reviewers here this morning. They are here to do justice to the newspaper headlines. I have Mr. Raphael, Mr. Charles, Mr. David, and Mr. Kunle. They are here to do justice to these by headlines. Okay, let's move straight to this by we have for today. I want to remind you that we are here on the streets to get the views of Nigerians on what is topical to them in the country today. Let's look at the Nigerian Tribune. I have the Nigerian Tribune, and I also have the Daily Sun newspaper. Beside the master of the Daily Sun newspaper, Andrew Uba rejects results, heads to court. Anambra governorship poll, Andy Uba finally rejects results, heads to court. Alleged rigging as Soludo gets certificate of return today. Alleges rigging as Soludo gets certificate of return today. Poll conducted under most challenging circumstances. INEC is saying that the poll was conducted under most challenging circumstances. Buhari warns against sidelining countries in COVID-19 vaccine distribution. Buhari warns against sidelining countries in COVID-19 vaccine distribution. Main headline on the Sun newspaper this morning: police parade invaders of Justice Odili's home. Name fake CSP, journalist, Islamic scholar, 11 others. Name fake CSP, journalist, Islamic scholar, 11 others. 2 military personnel, 8 other suspects at large. 2 military personnel, 8 other suspects at large. Journalists, not our staff. That is according to This Day newspaper. Journalists, not our staff, according to This Day newspaper. APC bro-beating judiciary ahead of 2023. APC bro-beating judiciary ahead of 2023. Our Afenifere tackles Buhari, insists Nigeria's structures must be renegotiated. Our Afenifere tackles Buhari, insists that Nigeria's structures must be renegotiated. Ohaneze Lord federal government for mulling dialogue on Igboho Kanu cases. Ohaneze Lord federal government for mulling dialogue on Igboho and Kanu cases. Jailbreaks, 3,906 inmates still at large. That's from the federal government. 3,906 inmates still at large. That's from the federal government. Says government 2.7 million passports issued in 2 years. 2.7 million passports issued in 2 years. Herdsmen give conditions for ending open grazing. Herdsmen give conditions for ending open grazing. Now agree that open grazing outdated. Sit at home. IPOB goes tough on enforcers. Sit at home. IPOB goes tough on enforcers. Arrest, hand enforcers over to us, says Pro-Biafra group. Arrest and hand enforcers over to us, says Pro-Biafra group. Nigeria's education system producing unskilled, unemployable persons, says Minister. Nigeria's education system producing unskilled, unemployable persons, says Minister. Let's move to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Concerned APC stakeholders demand dissolution of Guni Caretaker Committee. Paris Club consultant, they want to take advantage of Buhari's generosity to fleece Nigeria. Fire They want to take advantage of Buhari's generosity to fleece Nigeria. Now, Andy Uba rejects Anambra election outcome. Andy Uba rejects Anambra election outcome. INEC to present certificate of return to Soludo today. Justice Odili's house invasion. Malami kicks as suspect, says he works with him. Malami kicks says he is not part of the invasion. As suspect indicts him, says he works for Malami. I'm a consultant to AGF, prime suspect alleges. I'm a consultant to AGF's prime suspect alleges. He's a drowning man, I have no business with him. AGF replies, he's a drowning man, I have no business with him. Police parade 14 suspects. Syndicate includes herbalists, journalists, lawyers, security officers. Afenifere demands substantial restructuring before 2023 polls. Afenifere demands substantial restructuring before 2023 polls. Gas remains top priority transition fuel for Nigeria. Gas remains top priority transition fuel for Nigeria. Let's move over to our review this morning. I have Mr.
Christian, good morning. My name is Raphael Mbochi. Yeah. Malami is denying what he actually committed. It's an allegation with substance.
With substance.
Do you know how I can substantiate it? Ojogo, the name of the suspect, Ajodo, the name of the suspect, the so-called assassin, one of the criminals paraded by the police, alleged that Malami brought them over to commit that crime. If I really get involved in a case and you have more than 2 witnesses against me, in the Nigerian court, they will go against me. Are you telling me that they're not going against Malami because he's the Minister of Justice? You see it, that's why we are alleging that there are many sacred cows in this regime. Malami is #1 sacred cows in this regime. Many offenses against him he committed. There are many allegations and crimes he has been, indicted, culpable, but he still disown himself, distance himself in such crimes. Look, Ajogo is his name. He said he is the one. He told many stories about him. Do you know what happened? Anybody that is involved in Buhari regime as a member, as a good, maybe among the FEC, Federal Executive Council, or an APC staunchman or whoever, if he gets involved in any crime in Nigeria, it's gonna become a what? Sacred cow. They will say such a that they are going to die this case. This case, if case not taken, do you know how many cases have been died down in Nigeria? Are you talking about the Super Cup Abakari again? Here is Super Cups that killed many Nigerians that in connivance with Hotch Puppy, dupe many American firms. Where is the case? Are you saying something about the tank farm discovered in China last year, $980 million? How many are culpable? Are they saying anything about it? Do you know that Buhari is culpable? Is indicted in that crime? Are they saying it again? I just want to tell you that it's not up to it's not #1, it's not #2, it's not even up to number 20 crimes committed by the people involved in this regime that have been swept under carpet. What are you saying? Someone that you sent, an assassin, the assassination bid foiled up. You did not succeed. Now, such a person came back and say, I've been arrested or you are involved. You are trying to tell me that the man is drowning.
Is it an allegation?
Is an allegation?
Investigation is ongoing.
Investigation is ongoing. That's how they used to thwart and frustrate justice in this country. Now the Kanu's release. Everybody know the agreement between federal government and the IPOB. Now they have turned their backs on Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB. After consultation with the IPOB that if election, freely hosted in Anambra State, they are going to release their man. Now, what are they saying about it? He's not going to accept it. You know him. He's a federal man. Now, Anduba marries a woman in the same compound where Stella Obasanjo comes from. So, two of them, they are Ogongoko. Are you listening to me? Ogongoko. So, how do you expect somebody that is having being an Ogongoko with Obasanjo to honor, to congratulate Soludo, to concede defeat? It is impossible because he has federal might. He's connected to federal might. So he's going to use federal might. He's heading to court. Is it new to us? Uzodinma, don't you know that Uzodinma was, I think, third in the Imo State election? What happened? He mounted on the second person and mounted on the first person and pushed him to the ground. He's now the governor of Imo State. Everything is possible in Nigeria. Are you listening to me? Buhari preached about corruption as #1 agenda. In 2015, corruption. I will fight corruption to what? 0 level. Are you listening to me? Today, is he living up to his promises? Is he fighting corruption? Where is the most corrupt president in the world? Yes, he's grabbing our land.
Mr. Integrity.
Or let me tell Mr. Integrity or Mr. Dignity. I'm telling you, Buhari is #1 corrupt, the most corrupt president in the world. Let me tell you, Nigeria has mounted on Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. They are the one topping in the world history of corruption. But now Nigeria is #1. What are you saying? Nothing is being done correctly here. Corruption is the worst thing that has eaten deep into Nigerian system. All the money you are borrowing, where are you sinking those money? Nigeria has been borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. Where are they sinking the money? Where are they using it for? You understand? So I'm telling you that Buhari is the #1 in the world, the most corrupt president in the world. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's look at
corruption is too much.
But do you think that what happened in Imo State can repeat? Because now they are moving toward the Supreme Court now, rejecting
the outcome of the election.
Yes.
Let me tell you, it's just a dance of change. When a lion thinks that he's in control of the jungle, he'll be showing all manner of what? Arrogance. But when the jungle catches fire, the lion will be what? On the run. Before the inception of this election, what happened? Anduba was boasting that Indian Anambra would vote for him. But what happened? After the election, even a single local government, even a community in Anambra State did not concede or accept APC by what? Casting their vote to APC platform. They did not. Igbo land, Anambra State will reject anything APC stands for. Anything APC stands for. Let me finish Oba. Let me start with Oba. Oba, you are the one that was what? Troubling in Giga in 2005 until he accepted defeat that Obi Abuja won. In the court of law, the first governor to accept defeat in the southeastern Nigeria, in southern Nigeria. What are we doing with power? We are Anambras, we don't know anything about power and we don't value it. We work for whatever we earn in life. Ngige came out and said, yes, Obasanjo abated it. Obasanjo abated PDP victory over Abuja. That Obi won an election in the court of law. That was how Obi come to be. I don't know what I understand. Now, you again, that trouble in Giga, you kidnap in Giga, your junior brother, Chris Oba, kidnapped, abducted in Giga. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
You have junior brother, Chris Oba, sponsored touching down, I mean, setting fire on Anambra State House, Oka. You are the same Oba, so you want to go back to that place you neglected, you destroyed before to sit as a presiding governor. Impossible. What goes around, turns around. There's no way Oba will rule in Anambra State. See, Oba should go to the one that is ahead Supreme Court. Okay, if they thwart the effort of Soludo being a governor, let me tell you, we know that maybe sometimes the sun will go down, it will never come up again. It is impossible.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it cannot work.
Herdsmen give conditions for ending open grazing. They agree that open grazing is outdated.
Look, those invaders, those vandals from Futajolo Island, they have no option but to obey the resolution of the Southern governors in the month of June, when they met together and what gave them quit notice, and that was how anti-grazing signing comes to be. The first person to have signed it was Akeredolu of Ondo State. He signed open anti-grazing in Ondo State, and it has come to stay willy-nilly. Nobody can change it. Then Obiano has signed his own last month. Then they are begging Obaseki now to sign his own. They have given him ultimatum. I don't know whether he has done that, because Obaseki we knew then. We don't know him now anymore. Obaseki has started dancing to the tune of Buhari and his cohorts. So let me tell you, the whole southern states, they have almost, even Lagos State, I think, has signed anti-grazing into law. So no need of giving the landowners, what do you call it? Giving them what? Telling them conditions on their land. It is impossible. You see, the level of illiteracy in Nigeria, it has gotten out of hand. Who is that mighty Allah chairman? Who is he? Who is he in the world? What are his credentials? I don't know what to understand. What department has he come from? Or is he working in this present government? What is his position? Designation. Do you understand? Designated office in this regime. Where is he from? Somebody from the bush. That guy might be somebody from Senegal or Chad, telling Nigerians what to do on their land, about the issues of Nigerian land. Grazing route. Who gave you grazing route? British. Are the British the owner of West Africa? Is an illiterate. The British, they occupy, I don't know, Western or Eastern Europe. It is too far from Africa. If they give them grazing route, the British, they should go and settle it with British. We the Igbos, no grazing route in Igbo land. We occupied that land many years ago, before Christ Jesus. We started Jesus, BC. Igbo started after Exodus, yes. Lower part of River Niger, nobody has given us that land. The Igbos occupied there. We are not giving Metiala any land, willy-nilly, period. Okay. We cannot negotiate our land with anybody, any land grabber from Futajelon Island. No, they are Fulanis. They should go back to their origin.
But we have a constitution, at least.
No, the constitution, Nigerian constitution has been manipulated by the British, who thought that the southern Nigerians were wiser than the North. The North are just people with low mentality. When they see that their mental, ability, that's why the North control Nigeria till today. But sorry for them, they don't match up with the Southerners. We went to school.
Lastly.
We went to school. We work hard for our money. We have a lot of professionals here. We delve into professional jobs. I think you understand. We made our money. We don't rear cows. We don't breed cows. We study engineering. We are scientists here. We are good in entrepreneurship. We make our money here. We don't depend on government. The North, they have nothing. They are empty people. At the end of the month, they go to a particular tree, maybe mango tree, and share what? Allocation that comes from the South. As what? Salary. Where do you work? We are collecting those money. Where do you work? What office department are you working? I think understand. Oga, it cannot work. Look, time has come. Buhari regime has opened every Nigerian's eyes. Anybody that allows the North to take over power in Nigeria again is worse than an imbecile. Are you listening to me? No, not my own opinion. No. I think I don't know where these people come from.
Okay, okay.
I've
Let's
seen
move
them.
on.
I
You
don't
said
know where they come.
the only person qualified to rule.
Thank you. Is a
Nigeria.
corruption-free person, a person that Yeah, morning, Christian. Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, let's go straight to Malami. Malami has been indicted again by one of the paraded suspects. Most of them. What's your take on
I think I look at it as a movie, as a movie being in acting now, being in action. With all what I'm saying now, it's a movie. But when you look at all these guys that they paraded yesterday, majority of them are Southerners. And one purposely open up that
you're just playing.
Yeah, it's a game, it's a movie being acted, and the actors are behind the scene, dictating the role of everybody. So that's just a nutshell. The woman, they went to her house to invade privacy. She had Mary Odili, let her come out and talk, address the press conference. That is one thing me I just need from her, so that they can be able to rabble the people behind the scene and where the thing is coming from. It's just like presenting the actors and not even seeing the victim. Let the victim to come out and say his own the way he feel it is. She's a judge. Nobody can, gag his says, as we used to say. She after you know anything, the judges are most respected people on the planet Earth today. So they have the powers, right, to do and undo. So let her to come out. She's the victim now. If I were her, I will come out openly and say my own side of the story.
Or do you trust the Nigerian police system to do a thorough investigation on this?
Well, many of that we've heard. How many of that we heard that we just see the beginning, you will not see the end. So that's why I said I'm tired of all this drama. I've been witnessing this drama since I was like like 11 or 12 years old. You open NTA, then you see all these different kind of dramas that the government in power will, we organize for you to watch. Just like Taste by Moonlight stories, So I don't even want to go there, because the confession of these guys yesterday, it shows that they were not the real, how can a civilian eh, presented himself as an ASP of police? Can you imagine? An impostor. And he has the guts in Abuja, not even in Nasarawa, or in what's it called, or in Ibadan, or in Alaba, or in Anambra, or in federal capital, where you have the state
Let's continue. Anduba rejects results, heads to court.
Yeah, Mr. Andeuba, the normal thing for you now is to just take your faith that you've lost the election. The Anambarian has rejected you, and go back to the drawing board and prepare for the next election. That is, if you are still willing to be, be important then to the Anambarians, because there is one thing they see, and there's one thing they see in voting Soludo into power, and there's one thing they see in voting Abga into power. So Anambarian will always reject APC in their domain. So you came with a wrong party, and your identity too. I don't think you have a good, what's it called, with the people down there. So that's why they rejected you. So always be a good loser. Congratulate the guy, and let the governance continue. Obiano has done his own, and he has transferred from technocrat to a technocrat. And these two guys, there's no how you can compete with them, because Anambarians are tired of all this politician. You know what I'm saying? Politician. They are tired of them. So they want a new, breath, a new fresh of air, hair, so that they can continue with a new system of governance in Anambra. You could remember the Gege saga then. This particular man was finger during that time. Likewise, Chris, his brother, and so enough of that. Just accept you have been defeated. Congratulate. Just raise a hands of fellowship with your friend, with the winner, which is Charles Soludo. Congratulate him, and life goes on from there. Politics shouldn't be do or die affairs, right? So that's my take then. But that's my take, man. That's my take.
Herdsmen give conditions for ending open grazing.
Herdsmen, they are outlawed people to start with.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
I don't think so.
To me, they are outlawed people, right? To me, I see them as outlawed people. Where you don't sow, you want to rape. Where you don't invest, you want to make profits. The land you do not buy, you are clamoring they should give you land. What are the conditions they even give? That is to start with. We need to know the conditions.
Okay.
Whether it's to allocate land in all the states of the federation. I don't know. We need to know what they are clamoring for. But to me, it cannot be more than that. That they should give them a land to operate their, ranches, and which it can never work. Because as they have,
the condition is that when ranches are provided,
they cannot stick to that ranches. These are people, they are lawless set of people. Best thing is send them down to the Mr. Ganduje in Kano has invited them, giving an invitation to them that come to Kano. We have enough desert, we have enough reserve in Kano that can accommodate all the herdsmen in this country. So leave the South alone, because the South, life is not, is not really, going along with your own lifestyle. We are not even on the same page with the lifestyle we live, the herdsmen and the Southerners. So if they want to do their ranching, they should go to the north. There is enough land in north. If you go to even Bornu, that's Sambisa, let them clear Sambisa for them and put all of them there to be ranching their, cows. So that anytime we need cow, it's just, thank God there's electronic, what's it called?
That's unfair. They are Nigerians, so
there's anything that will bring problem. You see, just try and avoid it. And I want to say something about what the Afenifere are saying this morning. There's no Panadol. The pharmaceutical company have not even produced the Panadol that will cure this Nigerian headache. Over 200 million people with different tongue, different attitude, nepotism, all round. As I'm talking to you now, I can vouch that average Nigerian man has a nepotism blood in him. It might not be much, right? So let us, for Afenifere to have said that, have been clamoring on it. We need a restructured Nigeria. That national cake should turn to regional cake. That national cake that they are going to cut at the top there, they should just not stop the baking of that national cake and let the regions bake their own different cake. Pay as you work. Pay as you work. All regions will pay as they work. The South we pay as they work. The profit, any profit that seems is deemed to the national, they take it to the center. The Southwest, anything they deem fit to, that is good enough to drop at the center, they will drop it. The Southeast likewise. So, but this...
You are saying it will solve our collective problem.
It will solve it. We are different tongues. There's different tongues. We can never appreciate ourselves. Even at me, as I'm in Southwest now, I get bashed anytime. People that don't supposed to be talking anyhow, they talk anyhow to you. So if I'm in my region, we know how to, but if you start acting, it's as if, oh, this guy is a tribal, is a this thing, is a that man. So everybody will be able to organize themselves. Then there will now be, handshake from the, across the border.
South
and the east, all round. That is what I believe in. Because the Nigeria now is so populated that we cannot understand ourselves. And there's no government that will come in that will make this country better. Again, except we do restructuring and we go on our different regions.
There's no government that will come in that will make the country better.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because the structure, the foundation, look at what these old men are saying. That the 1999 constitution is a scam. Let's go back to 1963 constitution. Because if you are building a house now, there's no foundation. When the house collapsed one day, look at what happened in Ikoyi, Ikoyi Rumble's saga. Look at what happened because the foundation wasn't, tight. So Nigerian foundation is on a shaky mood now. Bring any president. I'm telling you, even the diaspora president have been clamoring for now. They can only do little because the constitution has to be re-amended, or we rewrite a new constitution generally that will bind us together. Christian, the regional system there, didn't you see development? Southeast has the coal, Southwest has the, what's it called? Cocoa.
Yeah.
Look at what Awolowo used cocoa money to build in Southwest. Have you ever witnessed that again since the demise of the man? Reggie? Have you ever witnessed that? Okay. So let's all sit down together and formulate a new constitution, write a new constitution, or amend the constitution that can allow the separation of the region to go and work, fend for themselves, and bring the returns to the center, so that there won't be all this problem of all this nepotism, all this thing. Yoruba man will rule Southwest, Igbo man will rule Southeast, Hausa man will rule North. So Calabar man will rule South, or the Benin man will rule South. So the problem I'm having now is we are just faking ourselves. Okay. Everything we talk here about politics is just in vain. If you don't do that, restructuring and get all the regions on their toes back the way it used to be, and during the golden days of Nigeria, of the Nigerian, these are the regions that make it the golden, that were laying the golden egg.
Thank you very much.
So thanks a lot.
I have Mr. Matthew on line this morning. Good morning, Mr. Matthew. Yes, I have my brother Oluwa. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Christian. Can you hear me?
Mr. Matthew.
Can you hear me? Good morning, Mr. Christian. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mr. Matthew.
Okay.
Let's look at the saga that happened yesterday. Yeah, I can hear you. The saga that happened yesterday, that 14 suspects were paraded, and Malami again has been indicted. Let me get your position on this issue.
Okay. Mr. Christian, thank you very much. We can see the event is unfolding with respect to that invasion of Justice Mrs. residence. What I can tell you is that I think there's more to it, because even the police it's a good thing that the police
take your phone closer to your mouth or use your earpiece.
It's a good thing.
Okay. Mr. Matthew is not clear this morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. I have Olua. Good morning, Olua.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Nigeria.
Good morning, Nigeria. Anywhere you are, give God the glory that you are Nigeria. You are the son and the daughters of the son of the soil. We are the soil. We are the giant of the world. The most populous black nation on earth in Nigeria. No matter the situation, we are Nigeria.
Some people are saying Nigeria is too big to be controlled.
We are, no, see, let me tell you one thing. Nigeria is too big to control. Nigeria is big on their own. In your home self, you can't control your home. It's only God can control you. So leave that language alone. America, you call it United States of America. They say a state in America is bigger than Nigeria. Are you not hearing that word? Okay, why is saying a nation is big? All is big. More you big, more you acquire the resources and the necessity of the world according to the will of God. Because Nigeria is the highest Christian, the highest pastor, and the highest everything. We are blessed with everything.
So what is Nigeria's problem now?
The problem in Nigeria is leadership. The metokolojakalabolakata. When you want to see my people, I don't want to see another people. That's our problem. God already ordained us as a Nigeria right from day one. We are one. But people want to separate us. Now, the politicians now came. The politicians are the beneficial problem of Nigeria. They speak the language of the truth. At the end of the day, when they sit in their office, they flash the beret back. They now cause problem. Everything now cause. They are collecting 17 million. A senator, 25 million. A rep, 35 million. Where are you taking that money to? Your pocket, and you forget your fucking home house. You fail the test, and we're going to dismantle your life.
When?
Sooner or later. Because God is a gradual process. Things will come, things will go. You can't chop unnecessary money anyhow. See the road. The Nigeria is suffering. We are coming. Get away. It's a gradual process. See the whole federal road. No road. Everybody go to a village in Sofari.
There was flood in Lagos yesterday after the rain.
Flood came. The whole world flood. Flood chop America. Flood chop everywhere. Flood is a natural disaster. Because now the whole world is a climate change. Things have changed. And life changed. You, I'm speaking to now. You will never exist yesterday, but you exist now. The one yesterday is no more life. So life never ends, life goes on. Nigeria particularly is a politician, they are criminality people.
Okay, let's talk about Malami. Yesterday, Malami has been accused by one of the suspects, paraded by police.
Yes, Malami is his number one suspected home. Why are you, Malami, the number one lawyer, number one justice of Nigeria, number one lawmaker? You say people invaded somebody's house. He put up personality in that matter and say you don't know about it. And now you paraded people. You will be indicated, you will be sentenced to jail. But God, one day you leave the office. And one day, your message, a tata will bring you to your face and you face the court of law. Nobody's above the law. And you are trying to uphold the law because you are sitting on top of the law.
No, but investigation is ongoing. They have not really.
It's going or not going. The language yesterday has already implicated you. You say a whole Nigeria were not aware. IG was not aware. Nobody was aware. Where are they aware? They took arms to invade a justice of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What are we saying? Are we not human beings anymore? Because we are Nigeria. Want to come out of Nigeria? No! We are worldly home, created by God Almighty.
Some people will not agree with you about one Nigeria because
we are one
since
Nigeria.
1960, things have not really worked. One Nigeria has not really worked since 1960. What are you going to say about it?
See, let me tell you one thing about that 1960. 1960, Nigeria gained independence. That language, Nigeria gained independence. There was no say any faction gain independence. We all gain independence. Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. They are the three factors of Nigeria. And three of them have millions of beds. Millions of beds under their own corridor. Everybody raised, okay, Odili'S Abuja, Hausa. All is one. No matter the motherfucking home house, we are one. The problem is the fucking shit of the leadership. They are bastards.
How are you coping, Mr. Oluwa, with the prices of goods?
See,
currently,
the prices of goods currently is a very bad omen to Nigeria. But because of God, we live. Without the situation, God will set us free. Because they will be arrested one day. And their heart, they know they are bastards. Where will we be doing us like this? Where God have already let us be one and the giant, the most prosperous black nation on earth. God give everything. Some people don't get water. Some people don't get sunshine. Some people don't even get live. Malaysia, according to the history, they borrow Campana here. And they are the number one highest producer, exporter. Where our Canada now? See, God will punish the devils and the invaders that try to manipulate us, Nigeria. They are the parara to do Tayama.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oluwa. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move straight. Malami has been, again, this is the second time that he has been indicted in this attack on Justice Odili's home. Let me get your
good morning. Good morning to you, Mr. Christian Chuku. Good morning to our viewers around the world here in Nigeria and in the diaspora. And let me also commend Mr. Oluwa for his for any his view on this matter. So back to the question.
Malami again, the second time, has been indicted in the attack on Justice Odili's home. Let me get your position.
I've always said it countless times that Malami, to me, should not be trusted. Malami is not fit to be a public office holder. He's not fit. Now, I know Malami would come out on air, would address the public and debunk or deny his involvement in it, because I know Malami is owes a very high profile office here in Nigeria. And people and some persons will not believe Malami. But me, I believe that Malami is involved in this. Because now where did these guys where did they get Malami signature from? Now you forged who and then again who now authorized it? Everything came from Malami's office. Are you telling me that Malami is not aware? Malami is very much aware of what is going on. Just that, see now public. Now when it comes to public domain, people will think Malami cannot do such things. That is it. And then I believe that Malami can do that. Nobody fought it. Malami, the same Governor Fahimi said, he said that Malami do some things that the president is not even aware of. Malami has become the president of Nigeria because he feels that nobody can checkmate him. Nobody can do anything to him because he has the backing of the presidency. Now, do you think that suspect that was arrested is he stupid? Doesn't he? Are you not telling me he doesn't know Malami? Malami is now saying that the guy should come out with facts. What kind of facts? I believe Malami is involved in this case. So see, Malami should stop dancing around the bush and saying that he can't do that. He can do that. He can do that because he knows that people will not believe the guy. People will not believe that suspect. People will always say that how can a high-profile person like Malami indulge in such acts? I believe that Malami can do something. Malami can hire those guys to go and invade Justice Odili's house because of something. I don't know. This is best known to him because I know something is happening. Tanko is on sick bay now. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, and they are clamoring for, and the judiciary are clamoring for acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, and we're supposed to be the person of Justice Mary Odili. So probably Malami doesn't buy such idea. So see, politically something is happening in which has not been made known to the media. But I know Malami is capable. And now, with the investigation, this investigation should not be swept under the carpet. We've seen diverse Magu investigation was swept under the carpet. We saw Abba Kahari Investigation has been swept on the captain. We saw Baba Chelawa, former SSG to the government. His investigation has been swept on the captain. So many, so I know that nothing happened to Malami. Nothing. Check these people now. They are not honest. Nothing will happen to them. The thing, Mina that was sentenced to prison. Mina that was sentenced to prison. The only thing that see, Sarah reports came up with one video that if you see where Malami is staying, the judge sentenced him to Kuje prison, but see, Malami is not in Kuje prison. Sarah reporter came up.
Now, Malami.
Minor was sentenced to prison. He's not in prison because how can you sentence someone to prison and he's only Agbada? Malami is not in prison. Sorry, Minor is not in prison. Sarah report did what? Investigative journalism, and then came out with that fact that was it. Minor is not in prison. Minor is just there enjoying.
Okay, let's focus on Lagos now. Someone is asking, all those houses built with substandard materials and ended up collapsing is whose fault? Is it the engineer or the government? It's from Pinchas Badu.
You can't blame government on this. Now everybody too has their own. Now government should also checkmate. No, the building materials. There's one agency in this Lagos state. They call it Lagos State Testing Laboratory Agency. Those saddled with the responsibility to always test building materials. But the officials too will go to that site and collect bribe. That is the problem from the engineers and to the what officials. So now the two persons are culpable because now if truly these people just to go to site and then inspect these building materials, if these people are making use of substandard material, there should be penalty. But no, there will not be penalty. Rather the engineer would not tip them, would not bribe them at the expense of people's life.
Okay.
You can see where the corruption starts from.
Let's look at the drainages in Lagos State. Yesterday that the rain fell, you see flood everywhere.
Chebi, when we speak, say some persons will say they are against the government of the they are always criticizing the government. That's the same thing they are saying for a better Lagos. For a better Lagos. I'm not saying the only Lagos State government is capable of it. Even yesterday in Port Harcourt too, if you see every flood yesterday in Port Harcourt, they are part of the federal. In Port Harcourt too. And now, and then we will come. Wike will come out and start blabbing his mouth, saying that Port Harcourt is that. Yesterday, in Port Harcourt, and for Lagos too, because now I don't live in Port Harcourt, so I cannot, so I don't know what's happened to Port Harcourt. But for this Lagos state, my brother, there's no drainage system in this Lagos state. There's no drainage system. Even where we are standing here in this Ogba, when there is heavy rainfall, where do the water channel to? Nowhere. That's why you see the water just stuck in one particular place. And someone will wake up in the morning and start clamoring for Asiwaju. Asiwaju has helped people. You hear people in the north, you hear people in the you hear people in the south, you hear people in the. What does that got to do with good leadership? Does helping people in the south stop you from giving the resident of the state drainage system? It doesn't have to do with that. We are talking about quality leadership. The 8 years of this man, 8 years of Asiwaju, he bet 3 million school. 8 years of Asiwaju, I start to be collected. One in Ododu here, one in Surulere, and the other one on the island. He did not do anything. Some person will say Asiwaju help Amagana Mugunu. Asiwaju help Mr. A. Asiwaju is a leader. He helped me. So what does that have to do with you? We are talking about good leadership. We are talking. Imagine a state like Lagos. There's no drainage system. A state like Lagos, the first commercial city and biggest city in the whole of Africa, and there's no drainage system. And now and then see when we think they think they're always biased. But what I'm always saying is that see, a state like Lagos should not be going through all through this, and the governor would just come on here and start saying for a greater Lagos. Which state is greater? They said that there's no drainage
Okay, lastly,
system.
and Uber reject results and heads to court.
Why would why so?
Alleged rigging. Absolutely gets certificate of return.
Someone that came third with their result, second never with their result. You have,
but it's constitutional right.
See that? See, I know very well. I don't know it's constitutional, but I know if you get to court, don't be surprised. He might win the election. He might win because the man is there. Tanko is in court. Tanko is in court. Yes, he will get to win because
like what happened in Imo State.
Yes, what happened in Imo State. Don't be surprised because now, even when the election was ongoing, when APC was still training Abga, all Odima have said it openly. There was APC will challenge the results. All Odima have said it openly that the results will be challenged. And then don't be surprised, their brother is in court. Malami is still there. And then Tanko too is there. So don't be surprised if by tomorrow the court, if by tomorrow he's been declared winner. I am not surprised.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. David. I have Mr. Lucky here. Edo Nobi Lagos. Mr. Edo Nobi, good morning. Mr. Taiwo is saying that I can see Mr. Lucky.
Oh, yes. Taiwo, my brother.
You predicted that Edo is not Lagos.
Edo not be Lagos, you know now. Anambra too not be Lagos.
They are heading to Supreme Court. Sorry, they are heading to court.
I believe that one. They want to.
I believe that one. When it happened in Imo State.
During that time when it happened for Imo State, people were sleeping. But this time around now, I don't think they will try that because Imo State have not rest since the day they appointed the governor. They have not rest. Killing, kidnapping, destruction, hunger, poverty, hatred, witchcraft. In that state now, local area. So that is it. So they can't do that in Anambra. My name is Lucky Yaguda. I don't know Lagos. Thank you.
Let's talk about Mina. Mina has distanced himself from what happened yesterday. The suspect have indicted him. He said it's not part of what happened.
I laugh sometimes when I listen to all this Nigeria's news. You know why? During 2 years ago, DSS went to Justice Okoro house. Invade the house, some justice. But what happened? Nothing. Led by Malami.
Malami?
Yes, not happened to he was Attorney General now. For DSS to move to go invade Justice Okoro and other.
Has the boss. They have the
He's the boss. He's the boss. He should take responsibility. Whatever that happens, he's the leader. Attorney General should take it. Not only to recover money. Not to recover money from Britain. Whatever that happens, if DSF made a mistake, SF made a mistake, it's Attorney General. Take responsibility. The moment they mention your name, you should take it aside. Let me tell you, if this is that happen now,
okay.
If we're Igbo man, that is Attorney General, Edo man, or Yoruba man, they will ask you to resign immediately. They will ask you to resign immediately. But I believe whatever that happens, Attorney General should take responsibility. The moment there is a suspect, say, Oga, I work under you, But the suspect is saying, Oga did not send me, but I work with Oga. Automatically, Nigeria should notice when you work with the Oga, anything happen, Oga should carry the responsibility for head. So Buhari supposed to tell Malami DBC. A brother just spoke now. Did you know? You can see the level of that. My brother is my brother, Chanedoma. What's his name again? The guy that Oluwa. Yes, Oluwa. That is the level Buhari have put many Nigeria. Every Nigerian see now, either you smoke Igbo Or
Not
you
every Nigeria. Okay.
I say most of Nigeria, yes, most of people. Or you drink alcoholic because no food again. You can see how Oluwa was demonstrating because
Which one do you take? Aside from the go alcoholic, which one do you take?
no. I don't take anyone because with the level of poverty, if I take it, I will die now. I will die. So what I'm saying, Nigeria under Buhari, listen, oh, what? Listen, Nigeria, listen. Under Buhari, highest poverty. Under Buhari, Ashawa become increased. Under Buhari, sickness have increased. Under Buhari, Igbo have Buhari, under APC. What I want to tell Nigerians? Frustration, hatred, witchcraft. See, the labor of people dying in Nigeria. I want to know, please. I'm raising this question. The labor of people dying every day. Does it happen in Africa or America or other country? Please, I want to find out. The labor every day, people just falling because of hatred, because of hunger, because of BP, thinking, what next?
If you have opportunity to suggest what should be done, what would you suggest?
What I would suggest what should be done now for just the remaining year for this Buhari is open border. Allow food to come in. Abi, when you eat, you can see road to talk. When you eat, you can have strength to talk. Every day, as I'm talking about, I am not feeling fine. I'm sick. I will tell you, like, I don't manage, because of thinking. How do you face good peace? How do you survive? How do you eat? These are wrong under this government. People are not talking. They raid the Odili's house. These are big men. Let them go and solve their problem. I have my problem they go here to solve. They raid this. That is their own cup of tea. After all, when you eat with the devil, die with the devil. I've said it like you. I don't care whether they read this. What I'm saying is that people are hungry. Nigeria should talk about hungry. Not ready A, ready B. They are all the same. What I'm after for is that how food, how gas, how things will cheap. Of course, I'm ready. After all, they're in Abuja. Enjoying billions. All the churches are corrupt. All these police are corrupt. All these other are corrupt. What are you saying? I don't care. What I'm saying, let this cheap so that we celebrate. Look at this people amount now. We are November now. We are still lamenting. No food, no yam, no rice.
And everything is going high.
Do you see it? Nothing. Do you see it? So these are worse. That I learned when you were asking Davison about fraud in Lagos. I mean, my brother, under Sanwo-Olu, Ambode work very well. Just 4 years, Ambode Spain in Lagos. Ambode work very well. Sanwo-Olu is busy. I don't know. He cannot even continue where Ambode stop. Like Oku governor, go to Oku.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Anyway, sorry, my brother. Yes, let me round up. Sorry. We have a little bit issues. Just the way the mic is doing the same problem in Nigeria. All problem. Nigeria has a problem. Everything in Nigeria is a problem. So sorry, but I pray God to give you money to buy new equipment. So what I'm saying, my brother, Nigeria is not working under Buhari. Things are not working. Let me say the truth. What I'm saying, what happened to Odili'S Malami? I said, when you eat with the devil, die with the devil. That is our own problem.
Okay,
My problem here is Lagos. Thank you very much.
Mr.
God bless.
Mr. Charles, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Let's just round off. We have issues that we'll talk about today. Let's get your opinion on the issues we have spoken about today.
What is the issue?
We have Malami. He kicks as a suspect says he works for him. 14 suspects were paraded in lieu to the attack on Odili's house in Abuja.
Like the finance speaker just said, it's their own business. But the truth is very simple. We are working in a tight. We are working with a tight government. The paraded criminals, those that you paraded, are those that went to Odili's house. Don't you think that those people were being hired by so-called Malami just to come out and tell the whole world that these are people that went to Justice Odili's house? But well, I'm not after between Malami and Co because it's our own cup of tea. These are people these are people that have made billions upon billions of naira. We are here suffering. Even if those suspects were arrested, even though they were the main suspects, the main people were arrested, and these are the people that went to Justice Odili's house. They know how to settle it within themselves. So we are just here. We can only come out here and talk. From now to tomorrow, nothing will change and nothing will alter. They still know themselves. So it's almost the same thing. From now to the next 100 generation, there will never be hunger. There's not going to be hunger in their own different families. So whether they like it or not, it's their own cup of tea, it's their own business to settle out there. Are you getting me? But if justice is being taken place, fine and good. But whether as you stand here from now to sun is hitting you and I here, and they are even those people that you talked about that their house have been invaded, they sit and dine with AC every day. So it's their own cup of tea. They should go there and settle. That is not that somebody invaded somebody's house. It's not a problem of Nigerians. It's not
What's not the problem of Nigeria?
My brother, you know the problem. We are suffering under Buhari. There's hunger. The excess of kwashiorkor is getting much and higher every day. People are hungry. There's no job. You are due to do something, you cannot do it. Somebody is right to get married, you cannot marry. Somebody is due to get a job, you cannot get a job. You are in Lagos. Your phone rings from village. The next thing you see, a call, you start. What comes to your mind? You don't pick the call because you are afraid. What comes next? Brother, we need money. And where do you see the money? And they believe that whatever, as long as you are still in Lagos, you are making money. So people are suffering here. So that is just it, my brother.
Thank you very much. So let's make it brief because of the network. So now he's talking. So
because I'm here to talk, so you have to make it brief. One of that's expended over these 40 minutes. Yes. I agree with you. Just 15 minutes is okay for me.
Okay, let's look at Malami denying. He's denying culpability in the attack on Odili's son. Where's your position?
Yes, of course, it's much anticipated that a person of his like, of his kind, should do exactly what he's doing.
No,
and,
the person of his kind is an Attorney General of the Federation. Cut across countries is a respectable position with integrity.
As you rightly said, we are on the same page. So I said if he should deny, so it shouldn't be a surprise to me and to those who, of course, understood his antecedents. So they are, of course, they will continue to hunt any man or woman having anything to do with or attach or identify with an Igbo race. Odili is an Igbo extraction, and they would want to frustrate her from attaining the climax, the pinnacle of her career. They will want to do anything possible within their reach to truncate and abort such a opportunity.
Okay.
So all this witch hunting was intended to destroy her career. That is Nigeria for you, for those who still believe in the unity of Nigeria. Where a particular section of the country is considered an enemy or an arch enemy without any justifiable cause. Why should the Chief Justice of the Federation, who under normal circumstances should have been the one to occupy the position of the Chief Justice, due to the Nigerian system, the Tanko or whatever was smuggled in, but by public service, she would have been the one to preside over the justice system. But unfortunately, yet they were not comfortable finding her around. You see, they consider her as a monumental threat to their obnoxious and dubious intentions.
Okay, Afenifere tackles Buhari insists Nigeria's structures must be renegotiated. Nigeria must be renegotiated. That's what they're saying.
Well, that is for Afenifere. I'm not the spokesperson for that group. But whatever happens, I think the era we are now is not just talking. You must, of course, show some level of commitment and determination to, of course, effect that expected change you so much desire. So you should, of course, carry your people along and sensitize them. It is not just reporting on the, you are just merely existing on the pages of newspaper. Who are the very? How can we know them? What have been their antecedents? And it's very unfortunate. Well, I am not, as I rightly said, here to condemn them. They have the right to their opinion. But how far can that right or that their demand be sustained? That is very important and as was paramount at this time. This is not a time to make noise. It is time to understand and identify with the millions of the Yoruba race who are suffering, who have been subjugated, who are passing through very exhilarating and exasperating situation within the Construction Cup Nigeria. Most of which have fled their ancestral home to take scouting for safety in the neighboring Benin Republic. What has the Afenifere done to bring them home? What have the Afenifere done to hold the government of the day responsible for the inability to protect life and property? And of course, to hold Nigerian government culpable of those who have lost their life. The Agatu and other volatile areas within the southwest, they are keeping mute and only reporting on the pages of newspaper, which is, for me, is unacceptable.
Lastly, herdsmen give conditions for ending open grazing. They are saying that they need ranches as a condition to end open grazing in Nigeria.
You can imagine when just an opinion of a minority becomes a law. You see, it's considered as a law. It's very unfortunate, and that is why we say we have no system where the minority decide the fate of the populace or the ethnic nationalities within Nigeria. It's very unfortunate. How could you, in the history of humanity, decide to invade, ravage, and destroy people's home, burn them down as just what is going on in the eastern region, where the armies and the instruments of the state invade homes rather than going after the supposed culprits? You are invading innocent homes, raising their homes, killing them, even children's. You see, that is unacceptable and is a height of irresponsibility on the part of the state government. I have told you, as far as Nigeria is concerned, you can never get justice. And of course, for the IPOB who are looking for justice in Nigeria, in the courts of their own oppressors, of course, you don't expect your justice, of course, or your oppressors when they adjudicate for them to adjudicate against their own self. So you don't expect justice anytime, any soon. They will keep on, of course, rigmaroling and beating about the teeth, circumventing the cause of justice. It's very unacceptable. It's very unfortunate. And you said that, of course, the height of food commodities are very at exponential increase. Well, I wouldn't want to dwell much on that, but I want to share my own program with you, if you may want to support me, as I mark my 40th birthday on the 11th of December. I intend to feed about 40 people, indigent people who could not, of course.
Mine is on the 7th of December.
On 7th of December, that is wonderful. Of course, December children's and of course are very special, and you can see that yourself. And so, if you may want to use that opportunity to reach out to people, the window is open for you. Rather than crying that there is no food, we can see how we can do the little we can to at least create some relief or cushion the effects and give some people who could not even tell us or return the thanks to Almighty. That should be my own stake, my contribution, as comes 11th of December 2021. Thank you very much for, of course, your viewership. I still maintain the fact that it's not Nigeria, where the justice system has already been perverted and can never be trusted. it's very unfortunate that a man saddled with such responsibility to, of course, preside over the justice system is found wanting and culpable. He has lacked the moral credibility to man such lofty position. Of course, it can be possible as far as this system is concerned. What a failed system.
Thank you very much,
called Nigeria.
Mr. Chigozie. Wow, that's a coincidence. December borns are kind-hearted to an extent. Kind-hearted. I remember Pastor Chris Oyakhilome was born on the 7th of December, the same date with mine. Christian. I know Chigozie also, his name is Christian. So I thank you very much for the support and everything. We have come to the end of Vice President Nissan today, and I believe that we will sort the issues that we have. We are trying as much as we can to sort the issues as you support Split TV. May God bless you. Bye for now, tomorrow to me by God's grace. I believe everyone will be on board. Both Mr. Okoko and others will be on board tomorrow as we look at the issues. As we meet tomorrow as God keeps us. I'm Christian. Bye for now. Five. Anytime you try to get your hands, put out.